thank you for joining me again. I've had a really busy week this week. As I said, I was competing at the British Full Power Championships on the Thursday and the Saturday, and I thought I'd let you guys know how I did. On a slightly negative note, I said I would be getting videos and explaining how the weighing works in person while being there and behind the scenes before the lifts. It turned out I weren't able to get that footage because when you went to that building I didn't realise before just quite the mood and the atmosphere that you indulge yourself in, and you can't really escape it till after the competition's finished. You're just that channeled in a zone for those big lifts. On the Thursday I was competing in the Classic Raw division, and it turned out I had some really tough competition on the day. With building to the Irish Pro at the end of August, which is a Classic Raw competition for me, I didn't really want to push myself because I'm training for that, but it turned out I had to just go for it, and I had good results. My squat, I got a 200 kilo squat, which matched what my competition were doing, and my bench press gave me a 10 kilo lead over him, which was 115, again another PB for me. That one was also a new world record, very proud of that. And then came the deadlift. I hit a very easy 215 kilos, which I'm proud of, and getting it moving that easy is very helpful for the future. Sadly that weren't a new world record, but the total was, with how close I'd come to getting the world record. But in the back of my mind was what a great woman keeps calling it, the proper day, the equip lifting. I had no idea going into Saturday what I was going to be hitting, but I competed in this style of lifting in Hungary just about 2 weeks ago, and my main goal was to just hit higher. Like with the squat I did a 210 kilo in Hungary, this time I did 215 kilos and it looked a lot easier. With a bench press, I failed at 135 over there, so I bench pressed that, and with a good weighing, it was 2 times my body weight, which is a goal I've been chasing on the bench press since I started. And then came the deadlift. That was a 235 deadlift, which, again, that looked easier than my 230, which were 5 kilos less in Hungary. I'm going to show you guys these lifts now. Some of you may have already seen them on Instagram, but they include my world record bench press from the Classic Raw day, and the squat, the bench press, and the deadlift that all broke world records on the equip day.
Fancy, tell me I've got it, come on, easy!
That is a good lift. 200 kilo remains in the bar, 200 kilo remains on the bar. Suspend hand and drop like 90, drop like 90.
Big push, Greg, come on! Big push! Big push! Easy!
125,
Big lift, you've got it, come on! Come on, over you go! Over you go! Easy! Easy!
Going for the 75 kilo Superfly AWBC World Record. 215 kilo record taken out. And Mr. Pearson getting his good check there. And we are far loaded for Amanda And the last two champion on the bench from the race one.
It was great to win another 2 British championships, and the icing on the cake above the world records were winning 2 Best Lifter awards. I'll show you them all now. Here are both the medals for first place. And this is the Best Lifter award for the Classic Raw Day, being the best pound for pound Classic Raw teenager. And this one was for being the best under 24 pound for pound lifter of the Equip Day. I'd like to say a few thank yous. First to my sponsor Alpha Official for giving me some great clothing, and next to the event organisers for putting on an absolutely incredible competition. Love lifting in it and can't wait for the event next year. And also a big thank you to the referees, spotters and loaders. Now, if you've never competed at a competition, their job is the most important out of anyone's, and it sadly is the most undervalued out of anyone's. Without them, no one would load weights on your bar. No one would be there to white light or red light your lifts. It just won't happen. And I'd also like to thank the competitors there that made it a very competitive and fun environment. Up next for me is the Irish Pro Invitational Tournament, which I'm 7 weeks out of, which will be 5 good weeks of training. I believe that it's important that you get a lot of rest in your training, so I won't be training the week before the competition, so I'm ready to hit big lifts and my muscles are fully recovered. And I believe it's important to rest the week after the competition, because at a competition you'll just explode your muscles going for the lifts of your life. With not training this week, it's given me a chance to do something I don't really often get to do in the gym. It's given me a chance to have a bit of fun. And when I say have a bit of fun, I mean going to the gym one day and putting on my trusted single-ply bench shirt, the Titan Fury, and then putting this bad boy, the Titan Supercharged Ram, on top, and seeing if I can bench press 150. I've just fitted the Supercharged Ram onto me, and for those that don't know, it's sort of like a slingshot. So I get my arms ready to bench, it goes, you see the stretch in it, and then I pop up like that. So I'll be seeing if I can hit some big numbers while wearing that. I'd like to thank you all for watching this week, and tune in next week to find out if I can bench press 150 wearing that tackle.